the white male understands something. If he can crush the manhood in the black male, there will be no resistance. Come on, man. Resistance means resistance to white power and white oppression. If he can strip the manhood from the race, then he can strip any sense of resistance from the race. So he gets to kill two birds with one stone. He gets to enjoy his freakish European way of doing things, and he gets to inflict the type of suffering on our race that we can't adequately deal with and strip the manhood out and effeminize him. So we see the brother there, and we know what happens when this European is beating, the brother leaves, and this brother leaves too. And we tend to say that the system of slavery is over, brothers and sisters. But we didn't read the 13th Amendment. See, crackers plan their work and they work their plans. Let's look at the 13th Amendment. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Let me read it again. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude. So they said we get rid of slavery, except as a punishment for crime, except for the prison system. So we think that slavery is over. We think that this day is over. But the 13th Amendment told us no, it's not over. White supremacy has refined its methods, but not its purpose. The effeminization of the black male goes on right here. There's a brother that's locked up, and you see that this is the same thing. The Europeans can stand over and gallop this black man. And I ain't intending to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. This is tough for me, but I was arrested one time, and it was a real difficult experience for me. And y'all gonna help me through this, because I'm gonna get through this story. I'm gonna make it quick, but I'm gonna get through this story. But I understand what this black man is going through. Because, you know, I feel like a strong black man. I feel like, for myself, the epitome of manhood. That's how I feel about myself. And I feel like all my brothers around me are like that. When I live, that's how I feel. So when I got arrested, the long story short, I didn't do anything, you know. You know how they do sometimes. They just randomly pull you and take you to jail. And the supervisor told the individual that arrested me, the European, he told him, he said, he gave him a name for it. I don't remember what the name was, but I recognized it easily as a strip search. And I always told myself, I'm a man, ain't no man gonna strip search me. I said, I'd rather fight and lose than get strip searched. So we got down to the stations on Livingston Road, right up in Swan Road. That's why I got pulled over, right over in Prince George County. And we get down there, and I already had my plan. I said, I'm gonna tell him I'm not doing a strip search. I asked to speak to the supervisor, and if he put his hands on him, it's going to knock the man out. I'm just going to get my arms, legs broken. But at least my manhood is going to be attacked, you know what I'm saying? So I thought I had a plan, but they had a plan too. You know, so I knew what I was going to do, and there's some brothers in the cell next to me, and the cracker pulled me out of the cell to give me a belt. And I looked around, and there was about 6 or 7 officers there that night. It was 2 black ones. So I was like, oh, I know it's going to go my way, because I got 2 black officers here. So, you know, yeah, I might get beat up, but, you know, it's not going to get that bad. And so I leaned over to the European, I gave him the belt, I said, look, I'm not doing a strip search. And the cracker looked at the other police officer and said, oh, we got a cowboy in here tonight. And I mean, it was like something out of religion. I can't tell you the type of excitement they had at the fact that I was trying to resist. They was jumping around. Oh, we got one. They were so loud. It was like a football game. You know how you see the football players jump running up? And I was like, whoa. And they had a big, funny-looking Asian dude. I don't know what he was. He's a funny. That's what I call him. I don't know what he was. He's a funny. Anyway, you know, they told me, you know, what was going to happen. And then this was the first breaking point I had. The black officer that was sitting right there, he looked at me and he said, he's probably half a woman. Wow. Whoa. And now I'll be honest with you, brothers and sisters. I wasn't ready for that then. I still ain't prepared to tell you I quite understand what you're saying now. I do know this. I recognize it as some type of sexual kind of comment. Now I don't know what me being a female got to do with me wanting to fight. I didn't get that. But the problem was it wasn't coming from the crack, it was coming from the black man. So I said, well, I'm going to get something worse from him. Then I'm going to get some, I ain't really got nobody on my side. Then it gets worse. The cracker looks over at me and says, hey, you better calm down. We got the nigga spray. Wow. What spray? So I said, hey, I stopped and I said, okay. I mean, I was processing this kind of fast. I said, I know a white male did not say he got the nigger spray with black police officer sitting here. I said, I must have heard him wrong. So I said, you got the nigga spray? And he said, yeah. So I ain't gonna lie to you, I know that. I was like, well, maybe I'm gonna do it. But this don't look like my day. To go around the corner, the cracker walks me, it was just me and him. So my black manhood came back for a second. I said, okay, well, hey, it's just me and him going back here. Okay, I at least get 5 or 6 seconds with this band to do whatever I gotta do. By the time they get back here, they ain't right time to really do nothing but break it up and beat me up. That's what I was thinking. So they walked me past one bathroom, it was real clean. He stopped me and I thought he was going in there, and then he yanked me here. And we kept walking and I smelled this vicious, violent smell. Then he walked me down this real narrow little hallway. And I walked down this little narrow little hallway and he was behind me. And I was so, my man was so, I was being assaulted so badly for nothing. And I said, I gotta fight. I mean, I was at the point I said, it's me and him. I'm gonna make a stand back here. I don't care how it goes, because I know I'm gonna beat him. And I'm gonna beat him savagely until they come back here and get me. I don't really care what happens after that. So he tells me to go in the bathroom and turn around. I turn around and I say, okay, now I'm ready. And I look at the cracker. And I'm looking at him, he says, put your pants down. And I just looked at him, I said, I'm out to just Kirk. And then, right at my moment of truth, remember them 5 or 6 officers I told you that was out there? They came down the little narrow hallway and they were laying on top of each other in this little teeny bathroom to look at me undressed. I ain't gonna lie again, man, that set me back again. So I said, God dang. I was like, why do I never, see, I was trying to figure out why a male wants to see me undressed. Right. You know, I just, so I said, okay, well, and while I was arming, the big funny looking Asian dude came in. I don't know what this thing was. It's a big metal thing. I ain't never seen one before. It did like this. It came out about that long. Now, I don't know what that thing is. I ain't never seen one since. Haven't seen one before. It wasn't a baton, but it was something metal and it was big. And I knew his message, where he was going to put that. So, I made the decision. I folded. I'm going to just be honest with you. I folded. I said, well, I'm not prepared to deal. If I fight and this thing goes, I'm not prepared to deal with that pain. I'm just not prepared to deal with that. So maybe I'll suffer the humiliation of stripping for this crack. So he says, take your pants down, you put your pants. Take your underwear, pull them down. Lift up your testicle sack. And they all leaning in the thing and looking. And my mind is off in somebody's face just like, when will this thing be over? Lift up your testicle sack. No, lift it up higher. You can't go much higher. And so, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's the lowest point of my life. So turn around. Now turn around. Bend over. Spread your cheeks. Spread them wider. We can't see. Okay, turn around again. Lift your testicle sack again. Oh, okay. And you know, that was the end of the strip search. But I tell you what, I know what this black man is. Because see, in my mind, I never saw no man being able to tell me to take my clothes off. I ain't seen nobody with that much power. That's right. But because there's a system that we're dealing with that we don't really understand, we don't recognize the power that they do intend to hoard over us as a people. And I'll be honest with you, they didn't physically rape me that day. But I still, sometimes I still wake up thinking about them. Sometimes I still, when I see the police drive by, that's why nobody can tell me nothing about some police got shot or something. You can't say nothing like that to me. Because I ain't gonna respond like you think I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna go in the house and silently, I'm gonna give me some orange juice. I like orange juice. I'm gonna drink that. I'm not gonna be a toast. If you ask me that just a bunch of blue faggots, that's how I am. But you know what, I'm like that. I done been it. So we gotta go after this. What is the system of racism?